going to be fabulous. I want to thank Sridhar Sankara for this last session that he just did on strategic technology. I'm sorry I had to step out doing certificates, but I will watch that recording. I do not want to miss that. And immediately following the next session, which you will be so glad you're here for this, with Coach Robert Staub with business coaching, we will then have a panel discussion with all the speakers for you to ask any questions that you have of us based on all the different sessions that you've been through today. And this has been a really exciting day. We're going to end it on a high with Coach Robert Staub, that I would like to introduce as one of the major influencers of Business Over Coffee International. And thank him so much. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me.
And taking time out of your busy schedule. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Well, good. No, it's not good morning. It's good afternoon. My name is Coach Robert Staub. And Sherry, thank you very much for that introduction. And let's give it up for Sherry for doing such a great job. And I work with small business owners that want to grow their business and be more focused on a daily basis. And I love coming out and talking to different groups. And, you know, of course, don't you just hate it when you get a speaker up here and he says, okay, everybody stand up and pair off in twos, you know, that kind of stuff. So here's how I'd like to start, is I'd like for everybody to stand up, pair off in twos for me.
Okay.
And so we
Right.
might...
There you go.
Delmar, you come up and work with me, okay? So, 3 yards.
Oh, Lord.
All right, here's what I want you to do. If you could turn the clock back and restart your business, what would you do differently? It'll take about a minute. Okay? Go.
That's just one of the things about finding that niche and that marketing strategy and that message, I should say, around that niche and go after it. And then, build around that later on. Sure. Oh, no, that's fine. One other thing is, right. Yeah. And I just find it value that I'm bringing to the target market. Once I've identified it, identify what the true value is that it's going to them, so they can see the value and suggest, okay, how much is this cost? It's like how much is that time? Well, first of all, our time is invaluable. Just know that as human beings and Christians and stuff, but it's like, okay, but this is the value. If your, I guess, eyeballs were off just the price tag, but look at the value that's great. If I'm saying you're a certain amount of time, to be on the phone with your friends and employees, whatever, I'm saying that's a certain amount of money because you're not here to go over there. You have some analysis, kind of person, entity for you. So along those lines, that's just, thank you, that's the word, yeah, results from doing this, exactly. I actually have been thinking it. I can listen to you, Coach Rob.
If you haven't switched yet, probably switch.
Okay. Thank you. You're welcome. Right. Exactly. And then too, we know automatically or whatever. Yeah. This is what I want. Exactly. Yeah, it makes so much sense. Makes so much sense. You're totally walking in where you're doing. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, got about 15 seconds, wrap it up. Have a seat when you're done.
Thank you, Parker.
Oh, wait, no. stand up. I know the question I want to ask you. Here's the next question. If you could look into that crystal ball, and think back, when you started your business, what was the one thing that worked for you that surprised you that it worked? What was the one thing you did when you started up your business, to build it, to grow it? What was one thing that you did that you were just really kind of surprised it worked? Okay? So stand up, please. Go.
I guess if I were saying to be surprised, would be the rapid exposure that you receive from sometimes that potential.
I started following that and just kind of plugging in my comments on questions that you
Yes.
just try to get it out long so we can interact with
Yes.
people out
Yes.
there. And that was important. A lot of times, like January 2011,
Yes.
and I wanted to be able to do a verbal practice. And so, social media, but we took her offline on the phone because she's in Atlanta and I'm in Atlanta. So in January 2011, we started the phone relationship.
Oh, no, I'll take that. No. Yes.
So building the relationship, like I said, online, then offline, and by phone. You know, so I wasn't looking for that to happen that quickly because August and January, that's what I was talking about. But somebody had never heard of
And sometimes,
and they hadn't heard of you either.
oh,
Okay. What is that?
somewhere, right? And yes, and trying to say, okay, is this or is it truly a win-win situation where both people are winning? And I think you and I both have not mastered that because I don't think we ever will be a master myself until the day I die. I was constantly learning, but
Yeah, I mean, and it comes back, and that's what I want to get into because I'm the kind of person, I like to talk face to face to people. And you know, always do that.
yeah.
But it's like, you know, if you meet somebody, especially if it's locally and you're online.
Right.
And in Atlanta, the people out there, I can't go out and have a talk.
There you go.
Exactly. We have to have a phone conversation.
Yeah.
But if I can meet you, at a Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks, I don't look at 30 minutes, an hour,
Yes,
whatever.
yes.
Or that way you got a face with a name, and you know a little bit more.
Identity.
I don't know if I watched that or not, but I just did that. It's on my sharing
You may know somebody else that's going to do things on her way. I'm not there to sell them, but I know somebody. You know what they're doing. It's worth their insurance. Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. And I would never know.
Okay, let's wrap it up. 15 seconds. This time you can sit down.
Okay.
Well, I heard a lot of talking going on. Any aha moments? Made you think about anything? Something from somebody else maybe want to share? Oh, sure, Katrina, go ahead.
Oh, gosh. No eye contact from now on out. Sherry and I, we were talking about the things that surprised us. And I was talking in particular about me, the acceptance that I gained, because a lot of times I don't look at me or I or whatever and totally do something about I.
The accepting the I and the identity.
Right. And, because I'm so team focused and I'm really willing to push others out to the forefront. But, I tend to wonder why are people accepting me? I don't see me in a lot of things that I do. So that was an aha moment for me.
All right. Confidence is what it sounds like.
Yeah, a little bit. Just,
And I would have never known.
Sridhar, what about you?
Me or
Well, either or.
I mean, I was telling teacher that my surprise is how good salesperson I am. So that's not my background or anything. I never thought about it. Wherever I go, I'm like I have like almost like a 99% closing. So that's why I never even do RFPs anymore. So that's not me. I said like I don't want to prove myself. I already proved it. So that's the biggest thing that my education didn't give me, but it's just that
It's that dynamic personality, right? That infectious smile. All right.
Yes.
All right. Thank you for sharing.
My aha moment was I realized I needed to hire John.
Great. You know, it just kind of gets you connected to your business a little bit more, gets you thinking back. But thinking about thinking, who here takes vacations? Well, yeah,
I've done that before.
Let me ask you this. Or if you'd like to. And if you were going to take a vacation, would you, you know, if I decided right now I wanted to take a vacation, I wouldn't just jump in my car and just go someplace, would I? No. What would I do?
Some kind of plan.
Well, some kind of a plan. I'd know where I wanted to go. I know how I was going to get there. I know how much it was going to cost. And I would hopefully know what I would expect the results to be from that particular vacation, or whatever the case may be. What's so interesting is that think of your business like taking a vacation. Think about how much planning you put into your business. Where you want to take your business, how much you want to make, who you want to serve, those things. Guess what? We as small business owners are pretty crappy vacation planners. As it relates to our business. We really are. We jump into a business. We start moving. You know, you've got a passion about your particular industry. Start driving down that road, making some stops, networking event here, networking event there, throwing some money at advertising, you know, but there's no plan. Think about that. For the most part. It varies from business to business, but what I find is that plan, it's a wing and a prayer. It's a wing and a prayer. And you can't grow your business and you can't be successful on a wing and a prayer. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to go around the room, 10 being the best. Answer me quickly. What you would rate your business vacation plan. Okay?
Four.
No.
Yes, you do, Coach Robert. Please, continue.
You've got to really look in the mirror. You know, you've got significant others. You have to go home to, I do too. And you've got to earn a living. And you just can't do that. You just can't be successful waiting. You know, and that's why the success rate for small business owners, it's extremely low. Richard, you've been in business for a month. I want you to be in business for at least 3 months. Hopefully longer. So this is a perfect time for you to sit in on something like this. I mean, I've got limited amount of time today, but you've got to be able to put some type of a plan together. Sridhar mentioned, you know, knowing who you want to do business with. business owners everything. Who do you want to do business with? Business with everybody. Delmar, that's how you started your business, right? But one of the aha moments was that, you know what would you have done differently?
Narrow it down to exactly my niche market and go after them first, and then build around that as you get bigger. But narrow it down to the target market for just one target market. Perfect that, then spread out from there.
Let me tell you this. If you can identify who your right fit is and put a focus on that particular market. We all have multiple profit centers, but if you put a focus on one profit center, I mean like a laser, one profit center, are you saying no to the rest of them?
No.
No. I guarantee you, the other ones will come along for the ride. The other ones will come along. I know it doesn't show, but I started with a personal trainer just recently, and she's working on my abs, okay? Man, she's working on my, but if I just did general exercise, I might feel a little better, a little progress, but I got 3 kids. I got a 16-year-old boy, 16-year-old, 13-year-old, 9. I mean, they got abs of steel. I don't know. They must have got it from their mom. I don't know. They didn't get it from me. But if I put a focus on tightening up my abs, okay, then there's going to be results there. And I can see it. If I feel better there, guess what? It's worked here. Let me pump some iron. Let me run. Let me whatever the case may be. Does that make sense? I was waiting for someone to say, you look like you have abs of steel. Okay, so identify who your right is, who you want to do business with. Mine's very simple. I'll give you mine as an example. I work with small business owners doing between $0 and $1 million in revenue. Okay, between 0 and 10 employees. That's who I want to do business with. That's who I market to. If you've got 50 employees, I'm not your guy. I send you to Mike's thing. That's his expertise. What's your expertise and who do you want to work with? Who do you really, I get excited about working with small business owners because I am one. I can relate. Can't relate to a vice president of something with a couple hundred employees. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but just me, I can't get excited about that. In fact, I had a coaching call and a prospect call yesterday. And it was a company in Knoxville who does, it's an engineering company and they recreate accidents, car accidents. And the woman saw me at an event that I did in Knoxville. She was the business manager. I didn't know it at the time. She was the business manager. And there's an owner, they do $750,000, 6 employees. Perfect fit for me, but I wasn't dealing with the decision maker. I wasn't dealing with the decision maker. That's the other key issue. Make sure when you're talking to somebody, you're dealing with the decision maker as much as possible. Because, and I know some of you have heard me talk before, you place 4 bets every day as a small business owner. You bet your time, you bet your money, you bet your energy, you bet your creativity, and I guarantee you only have so much of it every day. If you want to place those bets correctly, talking to the decision maker of your right fit. So now we know we need some kind of a plan. We know who we want to work with. How do we get in front of as many of those people as possible? How often? Every 30 days. You build your momentum not on an annual basis, you build it on a daily basis. All right? So how do you get in front of those? Well, you need to do marketing, obviously. You need to do marketing. As small business owners, it's a different type of marketing than someone that's got 50 employees. I'm a big believer in social media. Sridhar, I hope you agree that social media should enhance your marketing, not be your marketing. Remember that. Because there's a lot of folks that, not being knowledgeable of social media, have just thrown lots of money into it, just like a big black hole. You know, they just heard it's, oh, I gotta do this, and in it goes. It just disappears. So I'm not saying social media is not good. That's not what I'm saying. It needs to be part of your plan. Your marketing strategy. Your marketing strategy. Now, I'm going to go around the room today. Very quickly, tell me what you did today to grow your business. It'll be nothing or something.
Okay. Well, actually doing the workshop, being a speaker for the day, and meeting new people and introducing my business to the community.
Perfect. And it's what I call a showcase. When you give away something for free that you normally charge for. Okay? Although Sherry said she'd like to check. You don't have a business yet? What do you want to do? Okay. I mean, are you thinking about starting a business, or?
I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
She's one of our interns.
One of your interns. Fantastic. Today, what did you do to grow your business?
Our tag was, Professor Katrina said, doing a showcase skills and getting the word out about HR Branding to Hire and Career Branding University.
Perfect.
Well, in this seminar and finding somebody that I didn't need to give my card to, sitting right there. But yeah, just trying to learn more about how I can crystallize my plan.
Perfect. Beverly, again, named that, but I didn't like that to say it.
I got to talk to a new person, who was in today, and she was student, and I got to share my entire vision, what we can talk about.
Awesome. Okay, do you have any good business?
Not exactly, yes, but
Okay. Okay. Sridhar? Oh, you guys are taking the easy road out of here. Okay, but that's
In
true.
the morning, like I just went and sold another stuff, like just the same client, but getting more business.
Okay. What, and that's a good segue into what are your, there's two channels, or two paths for your marketing. New contact strategies, what am I doing to make new contacts? And database strategies. How am I connecting with my database to generate new sales or additional sales? New contact strategies, database strategies. One of the keys to success is not just, okay, Sherry, got a hold of me to do a showcase, so okay, I got a showcase today. I have a benchmark, I have a monthly benchmark of how many showcases I want to do in a month, and it's 4. It's 4. I do one here, this is one, and normally I do the monthly VOC event, and I do a couple of meetups in Nashville and one in Chattanooga. And those are showcases for me. But I'm deliberate. And that, write that word down. Deliberate. You need to be deliberate about growing your business. You need to be deliberate. So I heard networking. I heard showcasing. Ideally, what you need is a path and a plan. you need to come up with what strategies, and for different strategies for different folks. But ideally, 2 or 3 core strategies that you're going to do on a monthly basis. It might be make, 100 cold calls, attend 4 networking events, do 4 showcases. But be deliberate and have a plan. And so, you've got 2, 3, or 4 of these marketing strategies. They're written down. You know what you're going to do. But when and how do you execute those? Today. And you do it with 3 little high-value activities. Now I really feel something good coming on you, want to know. Here's the definition of a high-value activity. It's the creation of a marketing tool for the execution of a marketing strategy. It's the creation of a marketing tool for the execution of a marketing strategy. Focused on your main profit center. But this isn't just busy work. If you want to grow what's the segment of your business that you want to focus on now? Before it was like everybody, but now it is. Okay, so there was other things. Okay. So, your marketing strategies need to be geared specifically to that. You want to hang out with people that are your right fit. And that's another thing you need to think about. Networking for networking's sake is a waste of time. It's a social event. Nothing wrong with social events. As it relates to your business, I'll tell you what. That's a social event. I focus on my business. So, write down 3 marketing strategies that you currently use to grow your business and write a benchmark for how many times each month you want to do those, and then I'll come back to the HBAs. 60 seconds. I'll make it 65, I'm feeling generous. I'll get a glass of water while y'all want it. Too often the small business owner wakes up in the morning, what am I going to do today? Let me open up the business drawer. Oh, here's a networking event, I'll go to that. I haven't called someone in a while. These high-value activities are just 3 little baby business development steps. It's not your to-do list. It's not, I got to run to the bank. It's not, I need to hire, another employee or train another employee, balance a checkbook, whatever. That doesn't grow your business. That doesn't grow your business. I want you to be in the work. So, Sridhar, give me your 3 marketing strategies and benchmarks.
I do social, business, and real social media. But one of the things I get that opportunity, I don't have to do it, so it's good.
And there's no number of good or bad on how many that you do. I mean, the more, if it works for you, go after it.
So, for me, business networking, I definitely do. And actually, I was missed because I wanted to the biggest one, issue like this one. And say that, and then I do existing clients. I talk to at least a couple of them every day, just to make sure what's going on, if there are any problems.
Okay, well, let me stop you there. All right? In that, and you need to do that. Think of your business as a 3-legged milk stool. A 3-legged milk stool. You've got the business development leg, you've got the delivery leg, and you've got the administrative leg. And the last example that you used was a delivery leg, really. I mean, yes, you're calling and, you know, but as far as growing the business, and you might get some business from that. Right, right. So there, I mean, there's not necessarily anything wrong with that. Two tracks, you know, database track, but, and not the new contact strategy, but you want to build that database.
But the last one is, I always see, I have two benefits. One is people I want to know, that can grow my business, people already. So I want to try to see if it's one or two from this side to this side of the road next to mine.
Okay.
So I still look at strategy where they would be, like where could I go to meet with them? So how can I be in touch with them?
And I know it looks like I'm picking on Streetar, I'm not, but you know, you also said something and used the word segment your database. So you really have one database that is segmented. And you want to, you know, you probably do this, you don't just want to have clients, prospects. Okay, because you have different types of clients. You have past clients, you have current clients, you have different profit centers. Prospects, same thing. So the more that you can segment your database, speaking of which, let's do a go around the room. But tell me what database, tell me what you use to track your customers and clients, okay? Sweet.
I use
Zoho, okay? A CRM. Another one?
I don't,
Even if you use a stack of business cards.
I have.
Okay, that's how you track it. All right, that's your database. So some people, I knew a guy that ran his business for 5 years out of a shoebox. Perfectly. You know, little dividers in there, and that was his database. If it worked for you, hallelujah. Business cards?
I have business cards and high-rise HQ.
Okay. Yeah, you got it.
Ebix CRM.
Okay, is that an industry specific? Okay. Well, I gotta tell you something, that this group has the highest percentage of people who use, and it's a small group, but has the highest percentage of people that actually use a true CRM. And, you know, I encourage you to use it to its fullest, okay? Like people say, I use Outlook, or I use Excel, you're just gathering up a bunch of information together. You can't really, I mean, it's a good start, but you can't really, it's like riding a bicycle versus, you know, being in, what was that, you said, something. The big one. I mean, but there's the difference. They'll both eventually get you to where you're going, but let me tell you what, we all want to get to where we're going faster. So we all want that BMW database. I love that, I just made that. Is this making sense? I mean, I'm not a complicated guy, you know, it's not rocket science. It's just having a path and a plan to grow your business. Having a path and a plan to grow your business. A number of you have already heard me talk about this, but I'll say it again. Just kind of in wrapping this up a little bit. Did you hear what I said when I first started? I said, I introduced myself and then I said, I work with small business owners that want to grow their business and be more focused on a daily basis. Put it in, put it in. And that was it. You know who I want to work with? Who do I want to work with? It results from working with you. And being more focused. Defining statement. If you get nothing else out of this, and I gave everybody one of our Growing Your Business books. I forget what page it's on. It's like a 90-minute read. Go right through it. But I encourage each of you to have a defining statement. Because you will be, when you meet people, you'll be like a breath of fresh air. You'll be like a breath of fresh air. Because what happens normally, you meet somebody and it's like, you know, turn the faucet on and they just go, and you really have no idea what they do. But if you come up and all the small business owners that want to grow their business and be more focused, you start to get there on small business owners. You know, how do you do that? So that opens up the opportunity for a great conversation. Okay, so here are the tips. You want to identify who your prospect is. Me, small business, I'm using you as an example, small business owner. 2 outcomes from doing business with you. Don't tell them how long you've been in business. Don't tell them how great you are. Don't tell them about your credentials. Because guess what? They don't care. You're right. They don't care. Tone it down. They don't care. You know what they care about? Themselves. Focus on their wants and needs. Focus on their wants and needs. So, identify your prospect. 2 outcomes, mine's growth and focus. Use the word work with. Coach Robert, I help people. That's what people don't want or think they need. Help. And guess what? I'll help you. Okay, well that puts you up here, and that puts them right down. Right? What do you say I work with? You know what? I'll say that. Ready? Use the word work with. And the phrase want to. Think about their wants. And their needs are the outcomes. And you can plug yours in there. I work with who want to and You go around the networking events, and one of my clients stands up and introduces himself. I can't tell you how many times people come back and say, I saw one of your clients today. Because they used their defining statement. Not only did it get their attention, but the fact that they drew it back to, to me. And there's lots of different ways to grow your business. I'm in a world of 2 or more right-hands. I just happen to like my things better. So, and here's the kicker. What that defining statement does, it answers the question that you get asked every day. Anybody know what that question is? What do you do? What do you do? I know people who've been in business 20 years. What do you do? They can't stutter and stammer, and they can't even get out and articulate what they do. You need to be able to, in a very brief conversation, convey to someone who you are, what you do, who you do it best with, how do you do it, and what are the results from working with you. That's all I care about. That's what they're focused on. Sherry, what do you do?
I work with professionals who want to optimize their business through social media, educational exchange, and networking events.
Give her a round of applause. She did a great job. But do you see how clear and concise that was? Yeah, I know you want to go in and talk more about your business. There's time for that. After you get their ear. Well, I want to learn more about social media. And then they, how do you do that? Well, I've been thinking about that, or whatever. And here's the other tip. When you're at a networking event, and you can use this on your signature, anytime where you want to make that first communication, I know my signature on the website, you know. First introduction, my business card, if you look in the back of that book, take a look at my business card. Nothing fancy, I mean, it's like about the cheapest business card you can get. But I'll tell you what, it does exactly what I do. No fancy picture, no fancy logo, and I'll get you a book. You know, just tells you exactly what I do. So what you want to do is when they do say, well, how do you do that? Say, well, thank you for asking. I'll give you a call Tuesday and we'll chat for 15 minutes. So let's meet for coffee on Wednesday for about 20 minutes. If you notice I'm putting time frames on these things, not let's meet for coffee or not, and I suggest don't breakfast, lunch, or dinner. It costs too much down. It takes too long. It takes too long. But separate, when you're in a networking event, you want to meet not just one person. Sherry tells me that. It's like, great. How do you do that? Before she starts going into how she does it, she's not going to do that. She's going to do exactly what I just said. So the both of us can go and meet some other folks. And be that breath of fresh air. I don't want this stuff. I want you to look at business. I want you to look at this. I want you to be engaged and passionate about what you're doing. Because if you are, you will be successful. If you're not, your life just ends up being another one of those small business owners. Started a business, had a great idea, but no further implementation. I want you to know something. This presentation that I gave you today, would you like to know how long I worked on putting it together? I'd like to tell you. This is from today, so I didn't have this until I got in here today. It took a total of 60 seconds to put together what I just talked to you about. Not to be impressed by that, although you should be. It's, I know my business. I know my business. And I want you to know your business the same way. I want you to know your business the same way. That defining statement, is that a 30-second elevator speech? No. 30-second elevator speech is a canned pitch. Get rid of it. It does not leave room for spontaneity. Whereas your defining statement does. How do you do that? I'd like to know more about that. That allows for spontaneity. Plan your small business